afternoon. This afternoon we're interviewing. I mean,
Look
we're.
at me.
Oh, all of this is being recorded.
Yes.
Oh shit. Let's start over. All right. We are interviewing. We will be speaking with Sam Tabor, who's one of the members of Love Station. Good afternoon, Sam.
How you doing?
Love Station is just a fabulous group. We've heard so much about them. And so I'm just wondering if you can just tell me just a little bit about how you guys got started. Um,
Well, Love Station started in Shaw University. The year was probably 1975. Actually, got started before that, but there was another faction. I mean, there were different people. What is the nucleus of what Love Station is today started in 1975. We were all members of the Shaw University Theater Department, which is the Shaw Players, and we were actually doing a musical at the time. Melvin Van Peebles ain't supposed to die a natural death, and through that came the idea that we could form a singing group, which originally was called Touch of Class, and we found out that another group had that name already, so we changed the name to Super TOC. And then later on in probably 77 was when we changed the name to the Love Station, and it's been that way ever since.
Great. And as you mentioned, the group has evolved over the years, and I believe there are one or two members that was formerly members of
Yeah.
the group that's no longer a part of the group.
Yeah, that's you're referring to Glenn Horton from Philadelphia and Elwood Gaines from Wilmington, Delaware. We lost both of them in 2010 and 2011. Glenn passed away first, and then the following year was Bob.
Well, through it all, you guys have managed to stay together, and
It has not been easy.
I'm sure, I'm sure. But I guess that goes to show you that through strength, through determination, you can get through anything. Tell me, what has been, I guess, what would you contribute to being, I guess, the thing that have held you together, that have made you want to move forward?
Just the love of the music itself. I myself have always been fascinated by groups that sing harmony. Ever since I was a kid, I mean, that was the thing that, like, just picked me up and, take me to someplace else. And in order to be able to do it myself, it has been a pleasure. And I have always liked the sound that we create. It's just always been very special to me. And it's still there after all these years. It's still there. There's nothing like having, an idea. That you form an idea and put it to a song and actually come out as good or even better than what you actually envisioned it to be. There's nothing that can beat that. Nothing at all.
Absolutely. And tell me a little bit about yourself. We're talking about some of the other members, but have you always had a love for music?
Yeah. I can remember as far back as like being a small child that's just stuck there in front of the radio. I remember that I used to have a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about, but a little 7 transistor radio and hold it up against the light pole to use it as my antenna and listen to radio stations in New York and Tennessee, Chicago, places like that, because they were playing music that I couldn't really hear in my hometown. And it's always been like one of the most important things, and as far as like, what I like to do, it's always been there.
It's also my understanding that you guys, for a while there, the group was kind of, I guess, dormant, if you will. Um,
That's a relative term. Dormant is correct.
what is the contributing factor that kind of brought you guys back together and I I guess, reunited the group?
Well, I guess it would have to be the Bebop's passing. That was really awkward.
Okay.
You have to cut that. We'll stop it.
I knew I could walk away for a few minutes. I smelled the potatoes burning and I was like, sorry.
Now, what was the question again? Oh, yeah.
The question was,
About
for a while there, the group was dormant, and you guys have reunited. And the question is,
the thing that I would say that brought us back together was Bebop's passing. It was pretty heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching, if you will. I for one, I really didn't expect him to pass away, even though he had been very ill.
mm-hmm.
I just always thought he was gonna, pull through, get better, whatever. And the thing that was really funny to me is that when we were at his wake, we were all sitting in the funeral home, and Gene has always been a personality that is a little bit different than most people. And it was so funny to me that we were all sitting in there, and it was kind of a sad atmosphere a little bit because, after all the occasion of what it was. And Gene just decided that it was enough, and he just jumped up in the middle of the crowd and started telling everybody that this is a celebration. This is no reason to be sad. And if y'all don't mind, we're gonna sing some songs in here. Do you mind? And everybody was like, yeah, that'd be real cool. And they was like, yeah. So next thing you know, we were playing Love Station on music on boombox, and sorry.
No, I can see that this is
Then
very emotional for you.
Then we started singing, and
thus
from that instance, I think we kind of came to the agreement that maybe we should do this again and actually finish a product. That's because we never really, we never did. We never got to where we wanted to get to. So,
which is a great lead-in for my next question. Exactly what is your ultimate goal in terms of where you'd like to see the group?
Well,
what is the ultimate?
The ultimate goal would be to actually be successful in the fact of actually getting this album finished and released, and hopefully have people buy it and enjoy it. That is the ultimate goal. Whether or not we ever become super famous or anything like that, that is really not important to me. I just want to be able to say that we actually accomplished the goal of it, something that we started way down the road long ago, and to actually have it finished, that'd be paramount.
Well, it definitely looks like you're well on your way, and in terms of being able to compete with artists that's out on the scene now and so forth, that's, if I hear what you say, understand what you're saying correctly, that's really not a major concern. In other words, you're not out here trying to compete with, I guess, the music of this generation. You just...
Well, I really believe that, I've been in broadcasting for a long time, and I know pretty much that people of our generation are a lot of times overlooked so far as marketing strategies are concerned, and I'm not going to really try to concern myself with all that. I think that there are enough people from the baby boomer generation that really would appreciate having some new music from this genre. And they don't really have an outlet for that anyway. We spend most of your time, if you want to hear good music from our generation, listening to stations that play oldies but goodies.
Right.
There's really not anybody out here that's doing what we do.
Mm-hmm.
We're an old school group. We're an old school flavor, but we're here in the new school world. So captured a lot of the kind of sounds that come from this era, but our sound is steeped in the R&B sound that we grew up in. I don't really think anybody's doing that right now.
I would agree with that. And it definitely sounds like you guys are well on your way. Um, I love your music for one, and I think you're going to go far. So good luck to you, and we're looking to get that first release.
All right. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Let's do it over.
Oh, that's good.
No, let's do it over. Good afternoon. I just want to welcome Love Station
Hey,
this afternoon.
Hey.
It's good to see you guys.
thank you,
It's
thank
good
you.
to be seen, Barbara.
Well, for those of you that don't know, Love Station is a new, but not so new, uprising group that's in the music world. And hopefully we'll be releasing a CD soon.
Hopefully.
So tell me guys, how did you guys get started? How did Love Station evolve? And I'm not going to direct it to any one of you in particular. Anybody that feels like answering or responding?
Watch it. I'll say this. When it happened for me, I came to Shaw University in 1974, and I was a theater arts major, and I remember the director of the theater arts department, PC Capel. She asked me to sing Earth, Wind, Fire song. When I was young, I used to try to hit those high parts, you know. So, because we was in the classroom, I wasn't gonna try to embarrass myself. So I just sang in my natural tone and all. She said, have you met Sam Tabor? I said, no. She said, who the hell is Sam Tabor? She said, well, you need to meet him, because I think you guys would gel together vocally, and then one day I went to the student union room, student union room.
Yeah.
And I saw Sam and my homeboy Barry Barry was playing piano, Sam was singing, so I just went up there, man, and I just started, put my little 2 cents of voice in there, and here we are.
Wow.
That's how I got started with Love Station.
You guys want to add something?
Well, Sam and I started, we went to Shaw in '73. And if I recall right, one of us was sitting in the ballroom, the student union room.
It was you.
Tinkling on the keyboards, messing around, playing a little bit. And his ear perked up and he walked in there and he started playing a little bit and, we started harmonizing a little bit. And that's where it first started happening.
We had a number of different beginnings actually so far as parents are concerned. We had a couple of guys that didn't really fit the bill.
Mm-hmm.
There was one guy named from Chicago, I won't mention his name, but we got a talent show at St. Aug in Raleigh, and this dude just jumped off the stage, went out in the crowd and stuff. After he didn't make the group. He wasn't in the group too much after that. But yeah, we had a lot of different members, and not a lot, but a few different members in the group from the very beginning to what you see here now. It's been a journey.
Yeah.
It's truly amazing. I mean, obviously you mentioned that you guys met back when you were at Shaw University, and just looking at you, you guys still look young, but I think you have a few years behind you.
A little bit,
So,
a little bit.
what do you contribute to the fact that here we are years later and you're still together as a group?
Number one, I would have to say.
I know it's been a journey.
I have to say number one would be friendship. You can't. I don't think that you can do take on an adventure like this without being friends. Number one, that's what I would attribute to.
Well, I'm going to add to that. I'm going to say, he said friendship, I'm going to say passion for loving to sing, and the type of songs that we sing. We sing love songs, we sing about who we are. We're Love Station, and I think we all love to sing. We've all been in the performing arts, one facet or another, be it communication, theater, acting, singing, dancing. This is our passion.
We were all members of the Shaw Players Company, which, that was a family within itself.
Yes.
Right.
And, but then out of that group, we were buddies. We were hanging buddies. We were party buddies. We were singing buddies. And there were times we lived together, departments, etc. throughout our college years, and then even after we all got out of college, and we matter of fact, we met all here in D.C. And kicked it off again. But Love Station was actually our third name, right?
Yeah.
First we were Touch of Class. We found out somebody else was named that already. Then we went to Super TOC. And didn't quite fit the bill of what we were doing. So we just came up with Love Station. And 30-some years later, we're still here together. Except we're missing one brother,
I was going to say, I understand it was, actually had a fourth member.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Bebop.
Well, we called him Elwood Barry White Bebop Gaines. And that's sort of explanatory. But he was a great guy, wonderful on the keyboards, and also a great songwriter,
Singer.
I mean, yeah.
He was basically the backbone of the group. He really was. I mean, if there at the time when we were doing this, if there was no bebop, there was no Love Station. That's as simple as it is right there.
Yeah, well, we would like, come up with tunes or we'd come up with lyrics, etc. And we'd hand it to Bebop, and next thing you know, next rehearsal, next time we get together, he'd say, "Here's some music to that song you just wrote, or here's the music so that you were messing with. So let's put some words to it now." You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was just such a great experience. That student union room, it was just so many memories.
Yeah, we are actually, at this juncture right now doing this because, really it's in his honor. He's gone, and we all got together, at his, services, and basically, decided that we were gonna do this, give it one more shot, so to speak.
So basically, even though you guys were, I guess, apart and not really into the music for a while, Bebop's death kind of reunited you?
Yeah.
Am I understanding you?
I would say so.
Yeah. I think we continually kept in the music industry. We kept in touch and sang. We all did individual things and all, but it was still there. It never died, never ended. It was just, we needed something to just bring it back together, because neither one of us, I don't think, was going to say, okay, let's get back together. I wasn't interested. I was like, I was doing my own thing. I was singing and dancing and singing and dancing, and
Dancing on dancing?
that too, but
well, for those of you who don't know, this is chocolate chip right here. This is chocolate chip right here.
Hey, but the last conversation I had with Bebop, and that was, he would love for us to gotten together again, and it was just sad. That's the one person you never think that was going to pass away, and because we all have eccentric personalities, he was the nucleus to blending everything out. If I told a joke and it wasn't funny, he's not gonna laugh. If I had an opinion about something, if he felt strongly about his opinion, he's not gonna agree with me. He's gonna voice his opinion, And I think that's what we needed. We needed somebody that said, who's gonna say yes or no at the right time.
It was. I thought it was a great. At his what was the wake? At the wake. His lady asked us. She said, "Do you all have any Love Station music in the car?" Because they were playing the regular church sad.
No. It was this dude here. He said, "This is too dry here. Live. Y'all mind we liven this up?"
Yeah, and I got the same. I got
We went out to the car, and Bebop ended up playing music at his own weight, So we had him actually on the keyboards and some of our older stuff. And next thing you know, music was playing. Next thing you know, we up singing at his weight.
Yeah. So Love Station was kind of incorporated into his homegoing celebration.
Exactly, no question. I think it just changed the whole flavor of the that day. Yeah, and I don't know. It's just great to be back with the brothers and harmonizing. And I remember when we were getting ready to do a short performance at Sam's family reunion, and we were singing the song "I'm So Proud," and And so we were right out there on the porch, and we were just harmonizing, singing, and getting it together and stuff. And Gene asked me, "So what you laughing at?" I said, "I ain't laughing, I'm crying, man." But I was holding on to the notes. I was trying to hold on, but God, what a day! Lord have mercy.
Well, obviously, you guys have come from a long way, and it's just great to see you still together. Where do you hope to accomplish? I mean, where do you want to go from here? I mean, what would be your goal, your ultimate goal?
I want to put this CD together, and I want it to just be wonderful, just wonderful stories, great music, and I'd like to, see us back on the boards again. Just doing some live stuff somewhere.
Gotcha.
Well, we had a journey in the 70s, and that was to pursue this music in a professional manner, in that form, and it came to a halt, and then we restarted again. So I think what I'm hoping for is to finish the project.
Absolutely.
Let's see what the finishing product is, and then from there, I'll be happy. Whether I sing again or fine, but I want to see it all the way through this time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. To get it actually done, I have always believed that the sound that we create, it is in itself unique.
Yep.
And I don't really think, that there's anybody else that's out here that's really doing what we do right now. I mean, we're old school, but this is 2013. So, there's a lot of baby boomers out there that love this kind of music, and they don't really have nowhere to turn to except for listening to oldies but goodies on the radio or whatever. We got something for you.
Absolutely.
So I'm hoping that we will be able to, finish it, put it out there, and, have them lap it up.
Right.
Your style is really different and really unique. So it's not really important that you try to compete with the sounds of today, so to speak.
I don't think so. I don't think that we're not in a competitive type mode about it. We sing love songs. That's tune into the love station when you're in the mood for love. We're not in competition with anybody. We just do what we do.
I think that would be a decision for those producers, record executives who says, okay, I hear these guys, and they would have to make that kind of decision. Say, well, look here, your sound versus the sounds that are out there. That's their decision.
Right.
Yeah. And I think we'll probably stand by our sound because our sound is unique. It's different. And there's folks out there that have heard our sound that like it. Because they never heard it. It's not like your standard R&B singers out there. We're R&B singers, but we have a different style of how we sing our love songs and all.
At the job, I've let some younger people hear it. Some younger ladies, and a lot of them in their 20s, pushing 30, whatever, and they were loving it. Ooh, I want a copy of that. I said, well, let us get it finished first.
Right.
But so I think it's going to reach beyond
absolutely.
Just the baby boomers.
Baby boomers.
I think so. Because one thing about our songs, they tell a story. It's not just about, look, I want to get you in the bed, or either I just want to slap you around or something. It's really we tell stories, and that's when Sam's coming up with something, or who comes up with something. And one of my first comments, hey man, I like the story. That's a good story, right? And so I think we can look forward to reaching, even some younger people.
Yeah.
Sam is our primary songwriter right now. We're all songwriters. We all contribute to the song, but primarily Sam writes some great songs. And God, I think about I have a saying. Sometimes when and it's not a line, Barbara, but it's sometimes when I see a jazzy old babe and she got some real nice shoes on, and I come to her and I tell her, damn baby, is it love with them damn heels? That's a song.
Yeah.
And
it's a song they actually wrote.
Yes. And it's and then if I see a little short girl, a short lady, Sam wrote a song called Short Shorty. It's about a short lady. Shorty sweet, shorty fine.
Some of the songs actually
Yes.
tell a story.
Yes,
It's related to guys really have it going on, and I'll say, based on what I've heard of you, you guys are really unique in a special kind of way.
Oh, thank you.
And I truly believe that you're going to go far. I believe you're going to cut this CD, and the sky is the limit. So I just want to thank you this afternoon, and we're looking forward to that first CD.
Well, guess what, Barb?
You guys want to add anything?
Sure. Tune into that love station.
All right now.
When you're in the mood for love.
All right. With that being said, I want to thank you for your time this afternoon, and like I said, we'll be waiting for that first CD release.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.